Hey everyone, Tony Walsh here. Welcome back to the channel in another edition of what's happening on the farmstead. Today is Sunday, June 15th, and I wasn't going to do a video because I really didn't think I had anything, and I still don't. It's really just another update in the garden, which you see behind me. And I have been busy this week, been out of town a day and a half this week, so really haven't been in the garden that much. Even when I'm at home, it's raining in the evening. It's been made it hard to get in the garden, so that's why there's really not much to show you. But Jackie and I just finished harvesting today and got a pretty good bit, so thought I'd show you that. But let me just go ahead and show you the garden first. So we're down here at garden number 1 and number 2. Of course, number 1 is our container garden and raised bed garden. As you have seen many times before, and it is getting brutally hot and humid in South Georgia. You just walk outside and you start sweating. So a lot of things is tough. Here's our dill and basil and all that, and the caterpillars for the monarch butterflies are gone. So I think between the rain and the birds have taken a toll on them. So hopefully they'll come back, because I wanted to expand our butterfly collection, and that ain't gonna happen if we ain't got no caterpillars. So got some stuff that's ready to start pulling up. These cucumbers here are about almost had it. The worms are starting to work on them pretty good. Jalapeno peppers going all here. Tomatoes, you'll see we just picked an abundance of tomatoes. Sweet potatoes are going good. The Idaho potatoes we planted, not so good. Then we say we get to this one over here and it's come up, so who knows what. I'm not gonna go line by line and row by row. Some more cucumbers over there. You can tell they have about had it. And I'll show you that in the harvest of why. Zucchini and squash, they're still doing decent. So I think we got one zucchini plant we're ready to pull up. But going over here to garden number 2, we have not picked any of our watermelons yet. We've got some that are getting close. We've got them stretched from there all the way down to here, and I have not counted those yet. Ansley's corn there's 1 or 2 more ears on there to get done, and then cantaloupe down at the far end, it's not ready to pick. Of course, you can see our sunflowers are really come out this week with the amount of rain we had. The bumblebees are staying over there. Still have not had very many honeybees this year, and I don't know if they're staying embedded in them flowers or if they're just not here. But saying that, no, that's bumblebees right there. So got 2 bumblebees there. Got a few more over here. As you can see, the weeds just overtook them. But Jackie bit the bullet and weeded out this row of okra, and they're starting to produce. So you'll see that when I show you the harvest in just a moment. And then we still got another small patch of watermelons over there, and they're doing great. So that's garden 1 and 2. Let's go look at 3. Okay, we're down here at garden number 3, and since we bought that Hoss tool wheel hoe, H-O-E, the corn has really come out, because we've been able to keep the weeds suppressed and allowed the fertilizer and all that to be able to get to the roots of the plant where it needed to be. Of course, with less weeds, we got less competition for the water, so the corn's really been able to grow. As a matter of fact, the Silver Queen is starting to tassel, and it's probably 1/4 of it is head high. So within the next week, it'll all be head high, and hopefully the ears start forming on it soon. Of course, then our whiteacre peas, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Our whiteacre peas right there have really come out as well. And as I sit here, it's starting to sprinkle rain. Got some Valencia peanuts here in front of us, 2 rows of Clemson spine okra, And then here is our Jimmy Red corn from Hoss Tools, and that corn is not started to tassel out yet, and that will be our corn that we actually grind up to make our grits and cornmeal with if everything works right. So that's our 3 garden updates. So let's go spread out our harvest and talk about it before the rain comes again. Okay, before we go up to the house, look at the harvest, just another update on the pecan trees. They're doing good. You can see limbs are sagging, and that's a good sign. The grape vineyard sagging is not a good thing, but hopefully they'll make it through this year and we'll get that frame fixed. Satsuma tree didn't have anything last year. I counted a couple weeks ago, and what do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on there. This has really been 9 on there, so this has really been a disappointment. Up 10, so I think 10, 11, 12, 13, so gonna make me eat my words about it being a disappointment. Of course, the orange tree is about I'd say it's about 3/4 producing what it did last year. Of course, this grapefruit tree, it always way overproduces. You can still see one up there in the top that we cannot get down, so it'll fall down at some point in time. So far, everything outside is holding its own, so let's go see what was in our harvest today. So you can see I got a 5-gallon bucket there and a little pot. I don't think that's a 1-gallon pot, but anyways, this is what will come out of the 1-gallon pot. We've got some jalapenos, and yes, some of them are small. The bush looked like it had been broke, maybe in one of these storms, so we just went ahead and pulled the bush up. You can see we got a smorgasbord of cherry tomatoes. We love cherry tomatoes in our salads, and Jackie's one of those. She likes different colors to make it look pretty. Me, I don't care so much about it. I just want tomatoes. And got 4 strawberries. The girls usually pick them and eat them right off the bush. The okra, I showed you that Jackie got weeded out. We're picking them, and yes, they are not that big. But the heat, you can see this one here is just finger length, so that is the biggest one. Maybe that one there is a little bit shorter. So, but we're having to pick right now. You're almost having to pick everything sooner rather than later. It's one of those things. I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it tomorrow. Tomorrow's too late, and I'll show you that when we get what's in the 5-gallon bucket. Okay, here's what come out of the 5-gallon bucket, and can anyone say eggplant? So, what I said about waiting a day too long, that's what happens. This one, this one, this one, this one, and this one starting to, they have stayed out in the sun too long. They need to be picked when they're this deep purple, like these right here. Nope, I'll get that one in a second. Man down. Banana peppers back there. One jalapeno there. That is supposed to be a red bell pepper, but you can see the sun has blistered that thing, so nothing we can do about that. Just some of the tomatoes. Well, these are the tomatoes from today. We've been picking some all week long. A little bit of squash. See, this one here got missed, so it'll have to go and be thrown away. This zucchini stayed out there 1 or 2 days too long compared to, should have picked it like that. Cucumbers, this one probably stayed too long. This one probably stayed too long. One of them has a wormhole, something right here. Wormhole right there. Again, we'll cut that bad boy off tonight, and we'll eat him. Not the cucumber, not the worm. Of course, the worm's more protein, so what the heck. So, that is our garden update for this week. I hope y'all have a blessed day today, and a better day tomorrow, especially with the turmoil that's going on in the world today. Everybody just stop and say a prayer. We have got to find some common ground amongst all this turmoil and come together as human beings. Not race, not whatever. We're all human beings. We're all children of God. and we just need to find some peace with him. Y'all take care. God bless.